This full moon is going to be trying your boundaries, trying who you've been becoming. And by trying, I just mean like it's testing you. Are you fully going to stand on this? Because you already have the wisdom from the cosmos. You are somebody that has been on this journey. You know intuitively what feels good and what doesn't. You have certain rituals in place. And I just feel like this is a very marking moment for you of just standing in who you are becoming and standing in who you are just being at this point. Who you are just being at this point. It's no longer becoming. Okay, and I feel like this has been the message coming through for like since before the full moon. But for some of you, you're gonna know this message is for you because you're still here listening. There's this nudge and there's something in here for you. So trust your intuition. Like, whatever you've been working on, it's going to be brought up in some way where Spirit is not only going to show you that you're in the right path, but a situation's going to come up that's going to test you to show who you are, show your values, show your colors, show who you've been becoming and who you are, who you've transformed to be. Okay? Sacred Heart, mother your inner child. 1, 2, 3 on the I love this with the full moon because it's like, it says this shows up in your life to love yourself unconditionally. Love yourself like your mother's mother would before she even knew you, before she could imagine you. Look at yourself from the outside as though you are the mother nurturing your precious child. Go beyond the flower, the leaf, the stem. Go deep into the reservoir of ancient memory and access your most potent, concentrated form. The seed of eternity is within you. Ask yourself, what would happen if the flower falls? Who would I be without it? You are so much more than the outward manifestation of your beauty. You are so much more powerful than generative, than a fickle of a delicate flower. The other message I kept hearing when I was coming here, it's like, be so secure in who you are. No one, 212 on the clock. No one has to validate it. Nobody has to tell you you're doing that great. Like, nobody has to give you a thumbs up. Okay? Nobody has to congratulate you. Those things are nice, right? They feel like this evidence from the universe when other people, but what I'm getting here is like removing yourself from any sort of validation, removing yourself from having to prove yourself, removing yourself from all of that. That's also tending to your inner child. It's telling yourself, I am good enough. Let's get a little clarity here with the tarot. When you realize I am good enough, I have it all together. 10 of Cups. That's the emotion, the fulfillment. What it said here, whatever the outward manifestation is, you are so much more than that. When you can master that feeling, the Hierophant, that's the true faith. That's true action. That's the most faithful you can be, and that's where you can truly show, and look at the 9 of Cups. That's where you can truly show the stability in your faith. 333 on the timer. That's when you really can show the universe how strong you are. It's when nothing on the outside, you don't have to have it, right? It's like you don't have to have it. You don't need to look for it. It's just you on your own. You holding yourself, the innermost parts of you, where you come from, all of that inner world, that's the worthiness, that's the magic, that's the galactic, that's where you hold all the wisdom, that's where you hold all the abundance, that's where you hold all the love. And when you can just live in that, accessing your energy from within, that's so important right there. Accessing that energy from within. The validation coming from within. The worthiness coming from within. Not only is life gonna feel like you already have it all, the reciprocation you're gonna start to see. Because now 444, it's like the validation that does come, it's not going to be, I waited on the validation to feel good. It's, you're going to feel good And then that's going to reflect. And then people are going to be magnetized to that. Because they don't have to give you that validation, right? It's almost like they're going to give you the validation because they're buying into your energy. They're buying into you. Things are going to speed up. I'm hearing things are going to turn around for you. Things are going to make way. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to see a lot of breakthrough. Oh, the Hermit, but also this was behind the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. You're going to, like, you doing that, you're going to make so much way. Any sort of obstacles that are going to come, you're going to see them with wisdom. You're going to see them with a light in your eye, right? Because you're going to know, you're going to be rooted in that, in the Hierophant. You're going to be rooted in your belief system. You're going to be rooted in your, like I said, in that validation that comes from within. That's magnetic. Because you truly, truly, truly do not need anything to feel complete. And that's when you just start, like, I'm hearing, like, when the balances start to rescale. I got a text, like, that's confirmation. When you just start heading towards what you want, because you're no longer, like, waiting. You're no longer hesitant. You're just sure of yourself. You're just, I'm hearing, like, run with the wind. You're just running with the wind. And I'm hearing that doesn't remove, you know, the pain, like, the wrongs, the pains, the things in the past. But you turn it into wisdom. You're not going to be afraid of going within. You're going to use that as almost like leverage for yourself. You're no longer going to, again, it's like you're no longer going to be, you're going to be so clear in knowing what is and isn't for you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you already are, like I feel like I said in the beginning of this, a lot of you already have that wisdom, but this full moon, this current moment, that's what you are being tested on just claiming it, on just being it, and fully trusting that you have it all, even if nothing can validate it. And I just saw an orange butterfly. This is the third day in a row that I see a butterfly fully flying. The last 2 days have been black and yellow. Today is orange. Sacral chakra. Creation. You are safe. You have it all. You are able to create new worlds. And like I said, you're going to make way when you realize that you already have it all within, that you are already worthy, that you don't need somebody to tell you that you're worthy. You don't have to wait on it. You don't need somebody to validate your wisdom, because you know it in your heart. And you have transformed. You know you have transformed. You know within the wisdom, the teachings and the lessons that you have to provide and to raise the collective. Mother your inner child, sacred heart. I'm also getting heart chakra with this 2 of Swords here, but before we end the reading, feel expansion, feel trust, go within. You're locked in, baby. You're locked in and you are ready to go. I'm sending you so much light, love, and gratitude.